Look at the camera. Hi guys, so welcome back. I am back with another video. I promise you guys that I'm gonna do my diggings, you know, with all the stuff, like what I'm going to say in front of the camera, so that I'll be well prepared. But then I'm so sorry, I've been so busy with works and yeah, basically life. So I don't prepare much, and I thought, like, you know, just do a video, just do a casual video, like chill punya video with you guys, and yeah, talk about what I've read so far. Okay, if you haven't watched my previous video, I do a reading vlog for the first time, and I talked a lot about the books that I am currently reading, and also some of like a mini haul of books that I managed to, you know, spend a little bit money and bought those books. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I dah baca one of the book. What is it? I only bought one book new. Okay, so yeah, I've read the book that I bought last time, and I just want to share with you guys about the book that I've recently read. And honestly, I enjoy reading this book. If you're into fantasy, if you're into like magic, and what is that? Oh yeah? Okay, never mind. My cat just simply walk out the window. Okay. Oh yeah? Okay, let me just check. If you like magic, you like fantasy, you like the historical era, you're definitely going to love this book. And that is the drum roll, and it is the Guinevere Deception by Kiersten. I've read this and I enjoy it so much. I think I've read this in a couple of days. I have to look back from my reading vlog. Yeah, if I ingat lah, I just a couple of days. I've read it throughout the weekend, and I managed to finish it also on the weekend. And as you can see, I've also started doing some annotation, like the normal booktube in YouTube. Like, they all do this fancy annotation. You get it? So I did the same thing. I just want to try doing the annotation and, you know, put some what do they call this, card, sticky notes. Yeah, so I did some annotation, sticky notes with points for every chapter. But in my case, it's not for every chapters. I only put it for every 5 chapters. I put a sticky note so that I can just write down, jot down whatever that I felt or my thoughts about the previous chapters, so I can keep track what's going on in my mind during reading this book, so that I can always be updated. Alright, so yeah, what is about this book? It's amazing. To be honest, it's amazing. I highly suggest that you go and read the Guinevere Deception. And I think the people who will enjoy this are those people that love fantasy, but not in a high fantasy one. It's just considered as middle grade fantasy. I don't know how to grade each levels, but I think it's middle grade fantasy. It's not super high level fantasy like the moment that I've read Seeds of Crows. That is like another level. Maybe also because I don't read the previous book by the Grishar whatever trilogy. Yeah, I don't read that one, so it's really hard for me to understand the world, the kingdom that they've built in the Seeds of Crow. Basically, macam, because you already know, it's during the era of Merlin and King Arthur, so you're familiar with the country, the kingdom, the era, the year, whatever it is. So you're familiar with it, and it's not really that difficult for you to understand what's going on. That's maybe one of the reasons that I love reading this, and I've read it super fast, and I'm so into the summary of this book. I really enjoy it so far. I think if I have to grade this book, I am going to grade it as 4 out of 5 or 4.3 out of 5. Yes, I think a lot of you wouldn't care about what I annotate here. If you do, I'll do a different video, like maybe next year or another 2 years. I'm not sure, because I just felt like this is something I just want to try. It's not even my habit of reading while annotate and while like putting words into sticky note. But now that I'm doing a video for you guys, I think it's really helpful for me to annotate this and have the notes that I put it here, like a few chapters, what my thoughts are. So yeah, so these stories follow the journey of Princess Guinevere, where she has to marry King Arthur, the king of Camelot, and she has a hidden identity here, and she is not your typical princess, I assume, and she's also not the real Princess Guinevere. So yeah, in the same time, she has to protect the kingdom and she has to protect Arthur. Honestly, once you start reading this book, you will be totally absorbed with the characters building of Princess Guinevere and just a little bit of King Arthur, but mostly on Princess Guinevere's side. I keep on saying Princess Guinevere, but the fact that she's already married to King Arthur in chapter 1, so she's definitely already Queen Guinevere. So you keep your facts right. So Queen Guinevere. The first few chapters in this story, it reveals that Guinevere, she's being sent by Merlin to be married with Arthur so that she can protect Arthur. In Camelot, nobody can use magic, and those people that have used or practice magic are being thrown away from the kingdom, or some of them even got death sentence, or like being bullied, or yeah, all those sort of things. So Merlin, basically, he can't protect Arthur from inside, so he has a plan that he already discussed with Arthur, I assume, because in the first few chapters, Arthur already know Guinevere true identity. Okay, so Arthur already know that Guinevere is being sent by Merlin, and also he knows that Guinevere is not the true Guinevere. So I'm just gonna leave it like that so that you guys can figure it out, because I'm not gonna go and put, you know, bagi tahu semua spoilers to you. You also found that magic here in Camelot has a weakness, and I'm not gonna say what weakness it is, but yeah, magic has a weakness. I'm also very happy about Guinevere character in this book because she has a gift, and one of the gift is whenever she touch an animal, like for example that animal, she can see past life, like how the animal felt during his whole lifetime, or like the moment where he died. Like Guinevere can see and felt it. It's quite scary to have that gift. You follow most of the time when Guinevere sees a dead animals, she tries to avoid it because she don't want to experience all those sort of images and feelings inside her. You also follows characters which name the Patchwork Knights, and Guinevere is very concerned and very suspicious of this person being. I think I forgot to share with you guys about the Patchwork Knight, that the one that always wins all the fights in the tournament. And the plot twist of this character is that it's, you know, I might as well say it here. So Patchwork Knight is actually a girl, a female, and she is named Lancelot. Okay, so if you're familiar with the whole, you know, Arthur's Merlin storyline, you know that Lancelot is one of Arthur's best knight, and this Lancelot is a female in the book, in the Guinevere Deception. And I really like that. I really like the twist of it. I found that, you know, instead of the story follows the same exact plot about Arthur's Knight, it brings out something different, like the Patchwork Knight being Lancelot, and she's a female. I really like that one. And also I love it when Lancelot towards the end of the book, she is actually protecting Queen Guinevere. I really like it a lot that Lancelot, she's not only protecting Arthur, she's also protecting Queen Guinevere, and she's very loyal to Queen Guinevere because of something that happened between her and Guinevere. One of the things that I found really normally written in a lot of books, and that is like, you can't be a knight by being a female. So it's the same thing goes to Lancelot. She's a female, but she's also one of the strongest knights in Camelot because she wins every fight. She even won the fight with Arthur's best knights, but her title is stripped off because she's a female, and Arthur can't really do anything about it. I think that's the moment where she and Guinevere's like sisters, or queen and knight. I really like Lancelot's relationship with Queen Guinevere, really have a strong bonding. And also I forgot to mention that there is also one character here. So if I remember correctly and if I pronounce it correctly, this character, her name is Brangin, and she is Queen Guinevere mate. And I also love her characters in the book. I think she has a lot of influence to Queen Guinevere, and a lot of also influence throughout the book. My summary, my opinions is that I think all of the main characters in the Guinevere Deceptions, including the side characters, are all well written. I enjoy it. I love it. I love the building of the character, and I also love the story plot, the twists here and there. And at the end of this book, it's really, honestly, oh gosh, this is why I want you all to read the Guinevere Deception so badly. Go and read it, guys. Go and read it. Okay, I'm not gonna go and give you any spoilers about the ending, but it is something you wouldn't figure it out, but maybe you do, maybe you not. I don't know, maybe I'm the one that, you know, yang tak figure it out, because I'm a slowpoke. But yeah, I highly suggested go and read the Guinevere Deception. And again, I've told you that I'm gonna reread this book somewhere within this year or maybe next year. Depends on my mood and on all of the TBR lists of books that I need to read in this year. Okay, so yeah guys, that's it. And if you're stay tuned on my channel, I also will probably do a video book haul. I have just 1 or 2 book hauls might be worth sharing with you. It's something fun to do, you know. Book hauls always so fun to do, and it always costs a lot of money. No, money fly macam tu je. Alright, so yeah, see you on my next video. Bye. Bye.